Hello there, namaste. So the Primal Hunter Book 5. So I'm gonna be honest, I was off on my prediction. I was thinking it was gonna be primarily about him fighting the Noboru, the leader of the Noboru clan, and it turns out that is like the main boss of this one, Book 5. However, I was thinking he was never going to even approach. I believe his name is Aaron, you know, the one who used life magic to basically resurrect the dead. However, the resurrection uses his life force. And when he fought him, when Jake fought him, it reminded me of Basil Hawkins from One Piece. You know, the person who uses like voodoo, and basically in every cut he gets is imparted on the people he's done his curse on, his crew or whatever. And I was like, you know what, this is basically it. He has hundreds of thousands of people holding his vital life force in him. Every time he gets hurt, maybe he just passes it off to those people. I'm curious, I'm wondering if it's gonna be like a chapter in the next book where they go to show his perspective of when he got out of, you know, the tournament or the treasure hunt. Is there going to be a perspective from his point of view, just asking like someone that works for him how many, you know, people were slaughtered or whatever? I'm curious. I'm curious because that seems like what the power is going to be. I am still sure that that's the crazy god that challenged the Viper. I'm still, you know, 100% sure that that's his chosen. I'm 100% sure. But I gotta say, I enjoyed it. The way it shows like, oh, you can cut yourself off from the system, but the system will always go and claim you. The vampires had cut themselves off because they were being hunted by both the Holy Church, which honestly, the more you see from them, and it's funny because the people who always call themselves holy and whatever, they're always the most hypocritical, and I enjoy it when you see it in the books. It just because a lot of these lit RPGs tend to have them quite often, the hypocrisy of it, and I'm like, yep, because it's obvious that how did she start and become the Holy Mother? Well, she sacrificed millions, most likely to get to her place, and now she has the ability to bless souls because, well, she massacred billions in the beginning. So it's like I was like, you know what, I like that. I like that. It's like, of course, which is why the Blight Father, the undead leader, they basically are both one and the same, but they hate each other. Both factions hate each other, but both factions unified to hunt down the vampires. And it's just, you get all this exposition in an interesting way. It's done through a tournament, so vampires aren't, well, original. Well, of course they aren't original. No, they aren't originally created. They were manufactured by an alchemist of all things. And I'm like, you know what? That's actually pretty interesting. So I gotta say, I'm enjoying this series. I really am. I've powered through it very quickly, and I'm still trying to get through more of it. But yeah, I mean, I'm hoping that he gets to meet his family. I'm hoping that they come to some kind of understanding with the Noboru clan, with how it ended, because, well, it's obvious that the leader of the Noboru clan is going to try to give him his daughter, or great-granddaughter, yeah, in marriage, so that way the two most powerful people are connected. Well, technically, some of the three most powerful people will basically be a family, because there's the Noboru clan, which is a powerful person. Then there's Jake, who's a powerful person. His brother, who's a leader of another faction. One of his friends is a high person in the court of the undead. Another friend is the leader of the Holy Mother's faction, which I don't care for him. He seems like a sheep that tends, and that's why he became the shepherd. He's a sheep being led by the goddess and forcing people to sacrifice themselves. Because the more you see of that faction, the less you like them. At least that's in my experience. But I gotta say, the fact that he actually fought with Aaron, because I was thinking, oh, that wouldn't happen. That wouldn't happen. Because he would look at him and knew that a fight with him would be pointless. But yeah, and then at the end of it all, Aaron's like, I should stay away from Haven, because first of all, Jake finds a way to trap him. Then Melanie, what's it, you know, the Lord of Haven, she finds a way to trap him, along with Sultan, who happens to be their new the market, what the heck, whatever. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm enjoying the series. I really am. Everything's getting flushed out a little more. The system's getting more and more creative with things, giving that one vampire a chance. Whether it was manufactured or not, who knows? Who knows? It has history, but it's like the final boss, because all the counts, it was like that's definitely scripted. That's definitely scripted, because that's too corny even for those cheesy vampire, you know, books that people enjoy reading just for certain factors. Yeah, it was more corny than that. So it was like, yeah, but when it got to the final boss, well, not the final boss, because that was Jake fighting the Noboru clan head, but like the vampire boss, it was like, okay, so there is some sapience there. He's like the only one that has the opportunity to escape if he wins. I'm assuming, unless the whole thing was just, I don't know. I'm enjoying it. It's explaining more. I enjoy following Jake, especially with like a draw, how he handles it. It's just, I like it. Definitely gonna continue. Thank you all for watching. Talk to you next time. Toodles.